Hey guys, my name's Nyph. I decided for my first video to do the Booktube Newbie tag. I'm excited to talk about books and things, so let's do it. Question 1, why did I start this channel? I've been watching Booktube videos for a while and I thought it'd be a lot more fun to get involved instead of skulking around in the outer fringes. I look forward to doing book tag and book discussion videos. I think book reviews will be great, but I really am excited to do the discussions where everything gets spoiled and you talk about all your favorite parts. Question 2 is, what is something fun and unique that I can bring to the Booktube community? Most of my reading is done through audiobooks that I listen to while I'm at work. I know there are some great audiobook booktubers already out here, but hopefully I can bring my own flair and make it fun in my own way. Questions 3 and 4 are, why do I love to read and what books got me into reading? I combine these questions because I really feel that the books that got me into reading really influenced why I love to read. The first book I remember getting is Dealing with Dragons by Patricia C. Reed. It's a great story with really strong female leads, and I'm glad I had that story growing up as a little girl. The next books that really jump-started my reading is probably the series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. It was the first series that I had to wait to finish reading, and it was agonizing. And because of that, I really won't read books if the final book hasn't been written yet. There are some exceptions, but they're pretty rare. One of the main reasons I love reading is because of the characters. I still remember Cimarine from Dealing with Dragons as she goes from an unhappy princess to a dragon's housekeeper. And those of you that have read the First Law series by Joe Abercrombie, I'm sure you remember Sandan Glokta. He is a torturer with a heart, and his inner dialogue is hilarious, and you just have to love him, even as he chops off people's fingers. Question 5, what format do I most enjoy reading? I love holding physical books. I love turning the pages, I love the way they smell, I love going to bookstores and looking at all the beautiful covers. But it's really hard to compare to the freedom that ebooks give you. I travel a lot and I used to only be able to bring 3 or 4 books, and now with my iPad I can bring thousands. I really enjoy audiobooks as well, and I feel that some books are brought to life by how great the narrators can be. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of the great Roy Dotrice, almost forgot his name, that does the narration for the Game of Thrones books, and it's just incredible. He makes the books very fun. Even the kind of boring parts, the parts you don't really care about, you're listening to him, and his voices are just excellent. Other books that spring to my mind that are great as audiobooks are The Martian by Andy Weir and Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes. Both of these are written kind of journal-esque, and so they lend themselves to audiobook really well because it's like the person's actually telling you the story, and it's great. The narrator for Flowers for Algernon, whom I don't remember right now, I would definitely check him out. He makes the book spectacular, and you will cry. Question 6, what challenges are going to be the hardest to overcome in this Booktube channel? I think just getting more comfortable talking to the camera and being more at ease with myself. My job is very solitary. I don't really talk to very many people, and I have a lot of issues actually getting my point across. So hopefully this will help me be more verbose and eloquent. And I'm gonna just try to be myself and enjoy the experience. And last question, what kind of books do I read? Bookstores can be kind of intimidating, so I usually beeline it towards the fantasy section. But if anyone I know were to suggest a book to me that they love, I would read it. I don't care what the genre is. Some of my favorite books haven't been in the fantasy genre. Books that I most enjoy are ones that make me cry for some reason. But I'm a pretty big sap, so generally anything makes me cry, if it's happy, if it's sad. So it's pretty easy to get me to cry. That's my first video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm excited to have you join me on my book ventures. See you later.